Hey everyone, welcome back to the war. Got a UFO mission to take down today.
We'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. The downed UFO is in a densely populated urban area. We'll need to move in and secure the scene before people start panicking.
Yeah, UFO. Kind of have a bit of a grudge on this one since he did take down a fighter, which it's $200 gone, and we don't exactly have money to replace at the moment. I think we got like $10, so that's kind of a hard hit, but we did protect a satellite, which is kind of important, as it is our only satellite at the moment. Still, though, it's not easy to say goodbye to a fighter. Well, we started pretty much right next to the UFO.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Where is Vince? Vince the scout. Let's pop a motion tracker. Alright, we got targets right above. I think we gotta go for them instead of going for the UFO. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. 3 thin men, eh? Alright. This should be interesting. Now, biggest threat's definitely the poison. So we're probably gonna have to just let them come to us on this one. Let's steady you up. I don't think I have a spot for the other infantry. Unless we fall far back. The scout might as well kick back. Same with the medic. We do have smoke. Maybe a good idea to pop it. 3 thin min shots, they have height. Well, one of them does anyway. Don't particularly want to get shot and take damage around the first pod here. Lot of floaters. And nice try. Got 2 infantry, scout, assault, rocketeer, and a medic. So it's decent firing team. Oh, I hope a rocket can get in there. That might be just a hair out of his reach. It is a bit on the outside, but if he scatters in the right direction, this should do almost perfect damage. It's worth the shot. Actually, I think he almost hit it dead on, which is pretty damn surprising. Vince, what do you got here? Could take the half cover. We can suppress the one in the truck, which is always nice. The medic can't really do much here. Yakin is pretty much out. I think Vince has to be the one to start this train. Let's blow the Overwatch. Very nice. 61 isn't terrible. I think what the plan is, we suppress the one in the truck, maybe pin him down inside the truck. We dash Sola up to the front of the truck, take a ping at the one that is behind cover. If that's a kill, that's a big if, then we can get rid of the one that's standing in the open with probably Yakin. Maybe the infantry if Hector moves up. Maybe, kind of doubt it, just due to the fact that it's so high. That might be a site right there, actually. No, never mind. Yeah, let's pop a running gun. $78 could be worse, could be better. Come on, gotta make a count. Yeah. Alright, we're definitely having to suppress the Thin Man who is currently suppressing us. So that'll be with our gunner, but we need to get rid of the one who's standing in the open. Let's see if Yakin can do it. 69. Very nice. Let's do a suppression. That'll hopefully encourage him just to stay there. Let's hunker with you. And you can pop to an Overwatch. If he stays there, the Sola can just walk around, put a shotgun to his back, and that should get rid of that problem.
I'm taking a heavy fire over here.
Another suppression. Got 2 meld canisters, all towards the UFO. We're not really going to push for that. Not really a priority at the moment. Nice 100%. Take him down. It was a low roll, but it was just enough. Alright. I think we pop a motion tracker just to kind of see what we got going. There's Meld up ahead. And no targets up ahead, which is nice.
Moving to position.
Let's get some guys kind of moved up here. Kind of want to take the full cover, but it kind of starts getting us too close to the UFO for my likings at the moment.
Position confirmed.
Since we're in no shape or form to take on an outsider. Let's get you up here.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
I think we'll head towards the Meld. If it's still around by the time we get over there, but there it is. I think I only brought one motion tracker, if I'm correct. Yeah. So if I pop it, that's the last one is gone. Kinda want to save it for a rainy day. But if there's nothing there and we pop it now, we could probably dash to the Meld. But I don't think it's worth wasting our last scan for, so we're actually just going to hold off. Let's get the Rocketeer on full cover. Pop it steady. Do a reload on, I think, everyone else. Okay, so closest pod is in the UFO. I was wondering if they were possibly behind us, maybe inside the diner. That would have sucked. He can make it their next turn, so there's no point really dashing since he can't activate it this turn anyway. I think the best way to probably take on this UFO is might actually be to double back and come the way we started towards the door, or we just kiss this side of the wall. Maybe have a blind spot there.
Position confirmed.
Don't know if I find enough full cover over here to make it a very valuable push, but we'll see. Let's get you up to the car also. Our assault definitely needs to move up. Let's just do a reloads. Mohammed, you just gotta walking steady. It's your entire life. Might be only just one more floater pack out there. This might not be a very big engagement. 14 meld, eh? Gunner can't quite make it to the full cover. Still can't quite, but next turn. So I think we just take it a little bit slow. No point rushing in and getting somebody killed. Let's actually move the Rocketeer up to the blown out car. And I guess there's no full cover for the infantry, so I guess we're just kind of huddle in the area that we've been kind of going. A lot of sectoids. Behind him, actually. That's not particularly good. There's Meld behind him. Kind of makes me actually want to go get that. Let's pop a motion tracker to see what kind of space we have to play with here. Looks like a pod of 3. Pod of 3 behind us. Well, that pretty much means we need to readjust. So let's bring the team back. I'd rather not engage with just partial team. Oh yeah, the doors popped open. They came this way.
Understood. Moving out.
Yeah, let's fall back. Mohammed, you might actually be able to stay here if we keep Hector with you. Maybe even the gunner. 3 of them, 4 of us. Maybe. You know, it's not worth splitting the team. If that's actually the pot of floaters instead of the sectoids, we're gonna need almost everybody.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
So yeah, let's dash. Let's get out of here. Let's just get you up right there. I believe I'm correct. There's a door just over there. Judging by how close they were, they must be just right in there. Let's get the assault also up there.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh, the door's not open. It must have just been a just the way the angle was.
Aye, aye.
That's fine. Don't think we're gonna need a rocket, so his positioning is kind of just wherever. I'd be quite surprised.
Running.
Unless they are the floater pod and not the sectoid pod. But even then, this area is pretty tight. We don't got a lot of straight firing lines here, so don't think we'd be popping a rocket in this area. The other milk canister did go, by the sounds of it. A whole lot of nothing, eh?
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's bring Sola over. Still nothing. I don't think we go in this turn. We have line of sight on everything, so we might just chill for this moment. Let's actually get the Rocketeer to the other side of the door, just in case I do feel like popping a rocket. I guess another situation is that they could actually be on the roof. Didn't really think of that. But they very well actually could be on the roof. In which case, we're not really set up for that.
Got it.
Oh yeah, it's not that much over here. I'm gonna take a bet that they're on the roof then. Let's get Sola up here. There's full cover. She can make it, so let's go there. Ah, there they are. Oh, they actually came off the roof, which is super handy, because they had us kind of beat up there if they stayed up there by themselves. Let's take the 80. Hector with the kill. This pod should be quite the easy cleanup. Vince, you want to go take down the last sectoid? Easy. Well, I guess we gotta slowly start making our way back to the UFO now. We don't have another
Solid copy.
scanner, so we can't really see if there's anything else over in this general area. And I'm gonna assume there isn't. I doubt the floaters are over here.
On my way.
Would have been nice to bring a sniper all of a sudden. You could just sat on the roof and coasted the easy life. I think for this turn we stay against the wall. We won't push overly hard since most of the team had to do catch-up. Yeah, they kind of had one of everything on this map before. Thinmen, we can hear floaters, and sectoids.
What was that sound?
Oh, what I would give for another scan. Whole lot of nothing, eh? Well, Well, since we don't have a scan and we can't really assume that we have a clear shot all the way to the UFO, we pretty much just have to blue move our entire way up. Until
That's affirmative.
we see contact. I wouldn't have mind actually if they came up to our area. The fence is a super handy full cover defense for pretty much everybody. There's enough doors that line of fire is very crossfired. We wouldn't have had a problem. In hindsight now, kind of a waste to bring everybody back for 2 sectoids, but if it wasn't the sectoids, I probably would have needed everybody.
Moving out. Moving to designated coordinates.
And splitting your team up is just never a particularly strong idea.
Moving.
Sometimes it can work. It really depends on the map. Sometimes that divide does pay off in your benefit if you can 90-degree the enemy, but we were going to take them head on, so it wasn't really worth the time to split. Vince can get to the full cover. My only problem is that might activate things that I don't particularly want to activate. Not yet, anyway. Vince being as fast as he is, he's kind of starting to pull away from the bulk of the team, I think.
I'm on it, Commander.
I like this area, though. If we can steady the Rocketeer, we'd have a good shot right inside the UFO. If anything does trip, we should have a pretty good chance of taking it down. So I think Vince just chills for a turn. I think we bring the assault up to where we had our last. I think that was over there. The only problem is floaters might have moved into that position now. So we'll play it safe. And Vince... Why don't you move up like 2 tiles? Now the floaters are chilling in there. Odds are we're going to also trip the outsider, which isn't particularly very good. I'd like to get
On my way.
the assault and maybe even the scout. Get Vince up there too. Since both of them rock the shoddy, they're going to need the range. Rocketeer's probably fine where he is. Same with Alexander. Hector's not bad, although the half cover for him is not particularly strong. I'm going to move the 1 tile over, and that puts him into walking distance of the full cover next turn. Let's bring
Moving to
let's bring
position.
Long right over here. That gives her the full cover for next turn also.
I feel Commander.
Kind of trying to kid out everyone who's going to do shooting or suppressing in full cover. The Rocketeer can kind of get away with half cover because he's not quite the front line. He'll be secondary. Let's move Hector. If he can pop the pod, then that leaves Vince and those guys up there with their full movement.
On the move.
How about Long? Nothing, eh? That makes me a bit worried.
Moving out.
Yeah, that makes me a bit worried. Pop it steady.
I'm on it.
I think we bring Alexander up.
Moving sharpish.
Could bring the medic up. Yakin might prove useful.
Got it covered.
I think we just do another Overwatch turn here. I think we let Alexander take the initial look. Nothing, eh? Oof. Wasn't honestly expecting that. Yakin? You want to check the other side? Nothing again, eh? That makes me worried. So the outsider must be very deep in the ship then. I don't think a rock would even reach him at this point. Actually it would. There's one of the melt canisters. Really depends on where the outsider took refugee here. I think we got to burn one more turn here. Let's actually get Mohammed into the full cover. Pop a reload. There's not a lot of spots for even the floaters left to be hiding unless they somehow were behind us. Oh no, they're there.
Shot wide.
Luckily our infantry is in quite a nice spot. He can double fire and have full cover. It's always super nice, although they did lose line of sight on us. Our Rocketeer isn't going to be much help here, and neither will Hector since he's on the wrong side. But we do have Chow, and we do have Alexander. And Vince and Sola might be able to do something here. Kind of want them to coast a bit on the outside, though. I don't really want them to pop the outsider. So we can't really afford to move forward. So this is going to be kind of the waiting game to see what the floaters do.
Covering now.
So fire up. Chow whiffed on that shot. She can suppress, though, if worse comes to worse.
Enemy is still alive.
Miller, you're up. Oh, Alexander with the hit. Bit of red fog, it's always nice. Double move, even better. The other one did not show its face. I think, Alexander, you take the shot here. Very nice. We can pop a reload now. I think we gotta just overwatch it again. Let the last floater come to us.
Overwatch, aye aye.
We'll hunker with the scout and the assault here. 28%. Oh, she made it count. Oh, he's pretty much done. With all that red fog too, he's pretty much had it. Nice. Didn't even decide to get up, eh? I think we get the kill to... I'd like to give it to Chow. But I kind of want her to reload, and so we can suppress for the next turn, but I think she deserves a kill, so...
Not a problem anymore.
That gives us time to get back against the UFO wall here.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's just stay with you. Yeah, just overwatch everyone. Let's pop a reload, and then we'll just do a quick end turn. I definitely want the suppression here, since I didn't really bring flashbangs this round. Not my normal MO, but didn't feel like it was 100% necessary. Let's get Chow right to the center, just in case either side. I'm not sure which side is going to be the better pick here. For her to be, she'll have to take the full cover, whichever she can see. Let's steady and end turn. Seems like he's directly ahead. Alright. Alright, that's enough waiting around. Let's move up. The meld is full cover for him. Not that I'm really particularly worried about that. That's actually, you know what, let's pop a Shredder. See if we can get some extra damage on him per shot here. Plus that saves all the gear in the UFO. Could use it for selling. We do need some extra cash, so that actually works out perfect. Let's bring Yakin up to the full cover, and then that leaves the door open for Chow. And now she can suppress, right? Yeah. Even if we kill it, the suppression isn't really wasted because I'm pretty sure this is the last enemy on the map, so we don't really have to worry. Let's just get that out of the way. Doesn't look like we can actually get towards him to a flank, so we'll just dash her and Vince pretty much as far as we can. Yeah, well, like this kind of a turn of just dashing and get everyone to close the gap super quick. I don't particularly want him to do anything in life. Nice, Vince got the flank. It is shredded also, so it should be a KO actually in one shot. Oh yeah. 9 damage, just enough. 8 enemies, not a lot, but they kind of scattered us. Just the sectoids kind of brought us all the way back to the opposite side of the map, which kind of burned a couple turns, which made it a bit longer than it should have been. Them men were pretty easy, and same with the floaters. They weren't really particularly that hard. I was expecting more.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far. especially considering the conditions down there.
Me too. Good round of promotions by the looks of it too. What are we gonna do with you? I think I'm gonna fall back to my norm. Hollow targeting definitely for the scout, just to give everyone a boost. Same with the medic, it's field surgeon. Yeah. Mohabedid, you're gonna go with heat warheads. Gotta. I would like an Overwatch gunner. I don't typically do those builds, but they are nice. Or maybe, because I'm going to do a shredder build, I probably need a heat warhead kind of build here going. Yeah. Ooh, CCS. Alrighty then. That was a good round of Lance Corporals now. Got some damage gear we can sell, 16 mel, which is always nice. Again, kind of expecting more from that fighter since it made us. It was such a bitch to shoot down. I just assumed it was going to be a tough fight. $70, can't really afford to do a whole shit ton with that. Could buy a rifle. Got 2 rifles in 14 days coming out. Could buy an auto laser. What do we need? We need 18 engineers. We need engineers more than anything. Life's troubling that way. Not that we can really do much about that.
Commander, we have multiple
Got a
reports of
heavy
abduction
mission in
from
Brazil.
Russia.
I
The
guess that's
locations are
what
marked on
we'll
the
do
hologram.
next. Still can't afford to give anyone that I want the officer training. Mainly because I kind of want to give it to the medics, and none of the medics can take it yet. Nope. Nope. All of them are too low of rank. Fatigue list is kind of getting kind of big for that next mission. That heavy is going to be quite sad. Teresa and Brian are both still out due to the fatigue damage they took from the terror mission, which is, 11 days. They took a shit ton of fatigue damage. $70. You know what? Might buy a scope. +8, right? Yeah, +8. Yeah, buy 1 scope. We got another satellite coming in 3 days. That'll give us, I think, our 3rd one. Oops.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum.
Yeah, we have 1 available. That'll give us a 2nd one, actually, but 3rd counting the one in the sky. That'll almost give us full power over Asia. That shouldn't be so bad. We actually don't even have Wild Child back yet. 4 days. Kind of would have liked to bring someone more powerful on the heavy mission, but it will be what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you all next time.